Hello and welcome back to Subnautica. I'm Ivan, and in this episode we are going to look at some life pods. We have two signals we haven't explored yet, and in the last episode we went on a trip. We found a new tablet, a orange one, and let's put it in a locker here for safekeeping for now. We don't need those when just looking for different stuff. But let's get some copper, 3 of them, and make some beacons, because if we're going to explore, it's nice to be able to remember things. And we can also make new orange tablets. That's very nice. And we can make a creature decoy. But for now, that's not going to be needed, I believe. So just a couple of beacons, 3 of them to be exact. And if we go past the stern section of Aurora, we can place one there as well. That's there, and quartz, I guess the quartz was in the copper thing, yeah. And that's lead. Lithium is from the shale. Now, does everything have batteries? Not the repair tool. So let's get a new one in the repair tool, just in case we come across a place that needs repairing. There we go. Fully charged. Now let's look quickly at our alien containment. The egg is moving, and the other egg we found all the way down at 500 meters is also doing something, so that's very nice. And inventory is set, everything is set. I was going to make the launch platform at some point, but for now the priority is using the materials for different stuff.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
But if we get a lot of material, that might happen. Okay, so let's go on a journey to places we haven't been before. And we have this one, that's quite far away, and we have this one. Now, this one, we know the direction right now, because this is the Aurora front. So we're going to go along the Aurora and down through the... It's almost like a mushroom forest. And oh, scrap metal. But they they have already claimed it. I'm not sure if I want to rob them of their... Actually, I do want to. So let's quickly steal this. There we go. Now they're probably getting angry. But that's okay. Oh, there's more here. Let's sneak this as well from his place. Now, if if we want to find the stalker teeth, we can kind of give them back. Let's see. Metal salvage. There you go. Did you want that one? Yeah. And it picked it up, took a bite, but didn't lose any teeth. So that's one of the ways to get the stalker teeth. And that's right now it's not needed. Let's keep going. Stay away from our teamwork, please. And let's go towards the Aurora front. There we go. We did get 2 of the scrap metal there. I'm going to bring more if we find more, if I see it. Unless it's at inconvenient times. There's one. And I do believe that if we... Yes. I feel like I'm taking the toys away from the fishies. If we're looking for teeth, I think going this direction, but first turn on the scanner for the teeth. then we'll probably find a bunch, and as long as we bring some scrap metal, we're going to be able to make them lose a lot of teeth. Alternatively, I do believe we can punch them in the face with the prawn suit, but I don't really want to do that. I'm not even sure if that works, because I don't condone the violence against the fishies unless it's really needed. Now, this is great for titanium. And then let's see, that's the Aurora front. I want to be aware of where we are at all times. Okay, so we're next to the Aurora now, because this place is, when we start the new biome, I believe it's right down here, we might find some wreckage to scan that we haven't yet. Or blueprint parts, I mean, not an actual full wreckage. And there, top left, sand shark egg discovered. That means the egg in alien containment is now hatched, and when we get back, we can find our sand shark in the tank, and he's or she's most likely going to be friendly. Because when they hatch in captivity, they usually are a bit more friendly. Now, this is great. Cyclops hull fragment. If we find 2 more of these, we have the full Cyclops. And that's definitely something we want, because that's a major blueprint. But looking for it right now in the dark is probably not the best idea, and it's very dark here without the lights. There's also, as we saw, an eel-ish thing swimming around here. So this is a place we need to be careful. I'm going to stick close to the ground here, close to the plants and everything we can hide behind, and we can actually see these. So let's do a scan here. It's a bulb bush. And it's edible and high water quantities. I guess let's look at this. If it's edible, yeah. So it's food and water, and we can grow them. I'm just going to eat it for now, and they might be used later for stuff as well, but not right now. And we do have enough food and water. The nice thing about these, though, is that we can grow them outside.
Detecting volcanic activity and several unusual electromagnetic signatures in the region. Exercise caution when diving deeper.
Okay, so we have volcanic regions. Now, I thought we would be able to scan the big ones. Yeah, that's the giant one. Okay. Filling up the data bank. Now, these can't be used for anything, I think, or they might be the same product. And oh, the fish are fighting the eels. The eels look very electrical, I guess. And here's the life pod we're looking for. We need to be a bit careful here, because the these guys, let's see, it's called a bone shark, and they are attracted to light. I know this from before, and they are also very aggressive. They are more aggressive than stuff we've found before, but right now we need to look into this anyway. And here's a PDA. So let's listen to this one.
I'm not really a doctor. I know that's what my ID says, but I never have been. Cheated the medical exams. What does a doctor these days need to know about manually resetting bones? When was the last time a top surgeon actually cut someone open? That's what the robots are for. Doctors these days read diagnoses off of computer readouts. For that, I'm perfectly qualified. But what good is it when I'm not connected to the main network? I'm bleeding. I've got glowing green pustules growing on my hands. I run a self-scan and it tells me I've got skin irritation. The only thing I studied in medical school was how to lie convincingly. What the hell do I know about how to treat an alien disease? I think I'm actually going to die down here.
Here's something. So now we learned that the medical profession is mostly done by machines these days. So you can get through the medical school without really knowing much. So it's definitely futuristic compared to, you know, our current time, because doctors nowadays actually need to learn stuff. And let's see, opening this. We found this wreck down here, so it's nice to run through it or browse it or check out what's here. We have the vending machine, we have the water filtration system, we have the stasis rifle, but it's nice to get more titanium. And that's the exit on the other side. Okay. Now we need to be a bit careful down here because of the because of the eels. They aren't very aggressive though, at least not compared to the bone sharks. But the bone sharks, they sometimes they sometimes get mad and start attacking the sea moth. And I do believe it's because it has lights on. So I'm going to move it a bit further up and turn off the lights, and then I'm going to explore the wreckage properly. Now we've found 2 entrances and a door. We need the laser cutter to get in. Let's just... yeah. I want to try my best to navigate it properly so we don't miss anything. The laser cutter goes here. We also have a new radio message for when we get back. That's awesome. It's always fun to advance the story and get more of the full picture of this world. Okay, let's look inside. So we have supply crates, another one, nutrient blocks. Now the food in this game, and battery, okay. So the food isn't much needed really because of the watermelons, but it's nice to have those nutrient blocks that doesn't go bad, and we can bring them with us on long journeys. Now I think that was it for this. I'm going to quickly look around outside in case I forgot something here. Here's scrap metal, okay, metal salvage. Now this place is also so beautiful with the giant bulb trees and everything. So I'm going to take a picture right here. There we go. Now this game has a screenshot function where it also adds things to the PDA. So if you find a picture frame, you can actually hang up your screenshots in your base, and that's quite cool. So if you find something really nice looking or really interesting, that's the thing to do. It looks like there's an egg here, and when looking at this egg, I guess we can easily figure out what will hatch from it, but I'm going to bring it anyway because it's fun to do the whole thing with hatching stuff, and some of it is really cool. Now, let's quickly look a bit deeper here and see if there's something new to be found. This place is a bit sandy and scary, and I can't say I completely remember what we're going to find down here right now. Let's look at this. Okay, so that's just a silly fish. Now, where does this lead? If it leads anywhere. Need to be careful with this, because if we're at yeah,
Warning, entering ecological dead zone.
that's the dead zone,
To data bank.
and that's something we do not want to be in. Because I'm going to look at the data bank quickly if we can find it. Doesn't look like it. Scan data. Nope. Okay. Well, the point of the dead zone is that apparently what we landed on is basically a volcano. It's a kind of a mountain underwater, and outside the dead zone there's Leviathan class predators and scary stuff. So that's not something we want to explore, because that's basically the limit of the game world, to explain it in gamey terms, I guess. Now this looks very nice. An arch, a big one. And so let's try to now this is the defense island. Okay, so now we know where we are and we can leave. I'm going to go for the life pod 2. I hope that one didn't see us. Nope. Good. Then we can
Local scans show a nearby opening, leading to a biome with extensive fossilized remains.
oh, okay. So we found an opening here. Now, this is very interesting. This is cool. I'm going to drop a beacon here. And fossilized remain opening. So let's see. Fossil. I'm going to type in cave. There we go. Fossil cave. Because this is a nice place to know about, and that's definitely a place we're going to go. There's also materials here, and also a bunch of sharks. Okay. And I heard a warper, I think. Yeah. So let's get away from this place now and get to... That's a mesmer, I think. Yeah. That fish there. We met that one in episode 2. It tries to hypnotize you into moving closer. And most likely eat you, I think, because that's what most fishies want to do. Okay, so let's take a nice breath here now. We seem to be safe right now. That looks like a new vent as well. One of those alien vents, and we have, I heard a warper again. So I'm just going to keep going because I want to find this life pod. And that's a Reaper Leviathan again. This place was a lot more scary than I thought, and I'm a bit lost almost. Okay, so this is the mushroom forest. Let's go deep here because I don't think the Reaper Leviathan comes down between these. And it's a very nice way to travel between the trees because they look good. Okay, let's... Oh, okay. We have thing. I want to find the thing, but I also do not want to get deadified by a Reaper Leviathan. I'm going to stay far away. But this is good. That's 2 out of 3 of the Cyclops hull. I'm going to go this way for a bit to make sure we... Oh, is this the last one? Yes, that's the last one. Okay, so then we can look at requirements. That's the full blueprint of the Cyclops. Okay, that's nice. We need a lot of materials, but looking at the materials, this is all something we have and know how to obtain. So right now, I believe we can make the Cyclops whenever we want. Might have to gather a few materials for that. That's fine. Now let's see if we can get more inland. I don't like this place. It's very hard to see anything, and it's scary. Let's see. Okay, so this is the defense island, and I believe we're next to the island right now. So if I go up here, we'll see it, I believe. It's nice to navigate from the islands and from the Aurora. Yeah. Okay, so we're here. Good. Then we know where we are, and it should be safe enough to move directly towards the other life pod. Now, there's so much scrap metal here, and I keep wanting to look for the stalker teeth as well, because we need 3 of the glass for the Cyclops. And I might be going a bit overboard, but when you see this much scrap metal around, it's very hard to just leave it there. So that's good. We also have the storage, I believe, in this one. We have 1, okay, and this one is full. Yeah, and the other one is full. Okay, so then we have 5 slots left, and that's fine. How close to home are we? Quite far away. So definitely going down here first, and then that's just a reef back, that sound. I'm not scared at all right now when diving down like this into the unknown. Not at all. So here we have a wreckage, okay. But we don't have a lot of room. Ah, this is good. This is good. I know what this is. This is a drill arm. Prawn suit. This is, yeah, 1 out of 2. Okay, so let's see if there's one more here. And, oh, an entrance to the thing as well. Propulsion arm. We don't have that one either. Now, this is good. This is really nice, just hitting a wreck on the way. Our inventory space is struggling a bit, but that's because we've picked up so much titanium. And that's something we can do something about, because we can just ditch it. Now, this is the picture frame I was talking about before, where you can add stuff. The pictures. Okay, that's the grappling arm. I'm going to drop a couple of these in the rack here, because I don't want inventory to fill up, and as long as we know where it is, we can always go back for it later. Okay, so we have the grappling arm. Don't need that anymore. Going to cut through the door. I like finding wreckages in this game. It's so fun to explore them, and the whole keeping track of your oxygen level is nice. We also need to keep track of our HP now, because those bone sharks are so aggressive. And also need to find our way out again, and that's important down here. Cyclops fire suppression system, okay. Now let's find our way back out. Almost, no, not panicking, not panicking. But let's see, anything to scan here? Oh no, it was probably just a metal cell. Oh, an office chair. Okay, that's important loot. The blueprint to make an office chair. Okay, so we have a CMOP here. Do we have? We have water. That's nice.
Vital signs stabilizing.
So thirsty. We also have a nutrient block if needed. Still missing at least one part of the prawn suit, the drill arm. Let's hope we find it in here. It looked like this was almost like a prawn suit bay, because where we end up now, there was an actual prawn suit in the corner, I think. So we have, let's see, yeah, prawn suit fragment, okay. And propulsion arm, that's something we didn't have, so need that one. Yes, okay, now we have propulsion arm. We have the prawn suit, so not scanning this. And let's move on in here. Laser cutter. Cutting through the door. The way this is animated, I like that. You can almost like look away, or you can scout while you're cutting. And the cutting tool does its job, even if you aren't. Let's see. Oh, this is a power cell charger. We haven't used a lot of power cells, because the only thing that's powered by those right now is the prawn suit and the CMOP. Now we have charge fins. We already have those, but that's flippers basically that charge the tool you're currently holding. So it's nice for extended swims. If it's a grappling arm, we have that. Still need the drill arm. I think that's the only thing we need. Yeah, extended looking around like this really, because it would recharge our flashlight while swimming. Okay, I think we're through. I think that's it for this. I'm going to quickly look around outside here in case we find one more of the drill arm. Yes. That's, this is nice. This was a good journey now. Oh, we found the complete Cyclops blueprint. We also found a diamond. And we found the drill arm for the... oh, here's one more. Okay, but we do have enough now. And before we return, I'm going to check out the this one, because we're so close now. Oh, 53% durability. I'm going to find a spot where it feels somewhat safe, turning off the lights now because of the bone sharks. And then... oh, step away, you silly fish. Wow, you listened. Okay. Yeah, let's keep this repaired in case we need something. We've been lucky so far, even with the Reaper Leviathan and the Ghost Leviathan. Our Seamoth didn't get destroyed. But I don't want to depend on luck for this, because sooner or later the RNG isn't with us and then it goes bad. And this is a new biome. And it's a scary one. Let's do a scan quickly. It's a blood root. We can pick up the blood oil. There's a warper swimming above us as well. So let's not pee our pants when he teleports us out of the sea moth and into somewhere we have no idea where it is. Now, is this freebie? No, it's the blood pustules, more of those. And here we have new mushrooms. It's a deep shroom. Okay. So let's bring one of those as well. New blueprint acquired. Good. And then let's... so much to scan here. So much new stuff. Ghost weed. This biome is so scary though. Blood vines and ghost flowers and darkness and scary things. There's also a fish, a spinefish. Let's get you. I'm going to let you go though. I just wanted the recipe, the cooking recipe for a spinefish. Doesn't. Oh, and there we go. Tiny bug. There we go. Don't want to sit there inside and scan stuff. Let's see, that's a warper down there. And we need to go deeper to find the wreckage. And here it is. Whoa, that's okay, okay. It's... the wreckage is not alone. I'm going to swim from this location. I think, yeah. Oh, and we have... hello? That's a little lighter. It's cute compared to the giant octopi at least. Now let's see if we can quickly get in here and get out of here. I don't want the flashlight on this one on. Good, good. Let's get inside to see. There is a PDA.
Integrating new PDA data.
I'm going to listen to this while looking for stuff outside and then get back.
Flotation devices failed.
We're flooding. Evacuate.
Wait. I can reconfigure the O2 system to act as a bilge pump.
It's working.
Okay, good news. We're alive and we've stopped sinking.
Bad?
The oxygen's going to run out in 30 minutes and we're 500 meters down.
What do we do?
We'll have to use the remaining juice to send a distress call and build whatever gear we can. Then we'll find a way to preserve it.
Emergency power only. Oxygen production offline.
New blueprint acquired.
And we have a cave down here. I'm going to quickly look into this cave because I'm curious and also afraid. Now, oh, this is going to be scary. Okay, I know what this is. This is where we will go. I believe it will be in the next episode. This is a really cool area, but for now I think I'm going to head back because our inventory is full. I will drop a beacon. Let's see. Let's drop the beacon at the cave mouth so we find it again, even if we come from the outside, and that would be around here. Oh, and that's far down there. We can see that's a ghost leviathan. So this is definitely not a place we want to be fooling around. let's drop a beacon. This is, let's call it a ghost cave. And then head back. Now, let's see if we can get back without dying horribly. And that's this way. That's that's a good way, because the Ghost Leviathan is the other way. So then, let's get back to the surface and back home. Now, we found the depth module there for the Cyclops, and that's amazing, because now we can upgrade it to dive deeper than the default. We also found the Cyclops itself, and for those of you who don't know, it's a submarine, a bigger one than what we are currently driving. Angry fish. Let's see. Oh, propulsion cannon. Okay, we have this, but there. Going to repair quickly as well.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
And then let's get out of here. Now, we found both of the... is this an egg we've found before? Yeah, that's the spadefish egg, okay. Yeah, we discovered the Cyclops. We found both of the life pods, and we got the story with those. We found a couple of wreckages, and we might just have found even one more, but I think we might have been here. This looks familiar, and we have those silly sandfish playing around. So this is most likely a place we've been. And that makes me feel very safe, because this journey was at times dangerous. But as long as we kind of see them before they see us, like the Ghost Leviathan, it's fine. Because then we can just stay the hell away. And here we go. Home, sweet home. I also did something a tiny bit sneaky down at the blood kelp area. I picked up one mushroom and I picked up one of the red oil, and the reason for that was somewhat because we didn't have a lot of inventory space at the time, but they are used for crafting, so we are going to need more. But
Calorie intake recommended.
I'm hungry. I want some watermelon. But the other reason is that we can grow them. So we only need one of each to be able to mass produce. And I'm going to see if I can place it in this, in here. At least the mushroom. I'm going to get two of these. Oh, one of these, okay. The gel sack shouldn't have made 4 grapevines. I'm going to cut down 2 of them, I think. Because we have inventory full, it's going to just be material lost, but that's fine. Now I'm going to place the blood oil and see that a blood vine will grow from it. I'm going to get the gel sack, and I'm going to chop up the mushroom and plant the spores. Now that's nice. So we have more stuff growing now. I might make another one for the blood kelp, but I'm not sure. But what I really don't want to do is go back down there into the scary area. So I'm very happy with this result. And this feller needs charging now. So I'm going to go into the prawn suit, disconnect it, and let it stand on the seabed here. Cute. And then we place this one inside. Okay. Now we need to tally up our resources as well as get some food. But this is good. I think we will have at least almost enough stuff to make the Cyclops as well. We're not going to make that one today though, because I am looking at the time, and starting new big projects it's not a good time for that. I'm going to place all of this in the titanium locker, and then these can go here. I think we're out of ruby though. I can't make what. Let's look. Let's eat while listening to the radio.
Playing partially translated broadcast.
Destroyed. Mode. Patrol. New targets unaccounted for.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Total targets unaccounted for 1. Okay. Now here we have a spadefish and a sandfish. Now the spadefish, I'm not sure if we even scanned those. Oh, we did. Okay. Well, that's food. And you, Mr. Sand Shark, let's release you into the wild. But first, I'm going to add another egg here. And for now, that's going to be this one, because that's fun, and hopefully it will hatch in the next episode. Because even if you just look at the egg, you know it's going to be something good. Ah. And there we go. Let's down here, I think. This is a nice spot for Mr. Sandshark to live. Yes. He instantly goes into silly mode and starts hunting because he's a hungry Sandshark. He was nice though. He didn't eat the spadefish in the tank, but I guess they were friends. And I guess because they're friends, I'm going to release the spadefish here as well. And there you go, little spadefish. Now, inventory. This game does have a tiny bit of inventory management, but that part I find really fun, especially after a successful trip like this, and we have a whole lot of materials we need. Now, one thing that seems subtle probably, but is great, is that we found 2 entrances, 2 deep entrances. The fossil cave and the ghost cave. And for later, that's going to be very useful because I think, sure, let's say in the next episode I'm going to visit one of those caves. And there we go. Inventory management is helping, and we suddenly have room for stuff, so I'm going to pick up this as well. And then I'm going to see if we can make the Cyclops, but that's not going to be now. I'm going to count that at the beginning of the next episode just to see what we need, and then while playing the episode we're going to find out how to sort it. But for now, this is great, and we have so much stuff now. We are going to need a couple more quartz and some teeth though for the submarine. I know this much, and other than that lubricant is fine. Advanced wiring kit, I believe we should have enough of that, as long as we have the copper and silver. Now these are new materials we are able to make because we found the blood oil and deep mushrooms. But the advanced wiring kit, computer chip, wiring kit, so gold, copper, silver, and table coral, and I believe we have some table coral, yeah, so gold and copper and silver. So let's see if we can make it now. Because the advanced one we haven't made yet. So that's wiring kit and computer chip. And missing one gold because apparently we need 3 each, but that's nice because gold is something we have a lot of. And there we go. That's going to be one of the major parts for this. We just need the glass and the plast steel. That's lithium combined with ingots, and we have almost enough lithium as well. So that's going to be a short trip to get some more. Okay, well, that's it for today. Thank you all for watching. It's been great. We live and found so much stuff we can work with later. So again, see you all in the next one. Bye bye.